So today I'll be telling you my top 5 favourite iOS games which have left me shaking in fear and invaded my dreams numerous times throughout the past few years. So if you're a fan of great horror games or wanted a scary mobile game to play this Halloween, this will hopefully be the video for you.
Number 5.
This creepy first-person horror is a mobile spin-off of the classic survival horror video game series Silent Hill. In this game, players must navigate themselves through 10 levels by finding the key and getting to the door alive. The enemies are terrifying with evil nurses and possessed wheelchairs. That's right, possessed wheelchairs, roaming the maze you are trapped in. Sadly, however, the controls are pretty eccentric to say the least, and are difficult to get to grips with. However, after playing through the tutorial and 1 or 2 levels, you should get the hang of it.
Bonus game.
Now this game is one of my favourite iOS games of all time, because let's face it, shooting a zombie in the head with a shotgun never gets old.
Kick ass.
This game, however, isn't properly scary for me, and it's just an unbelievably fun little wave-based survival shooter game. That being said, the game is pretty gory, and does have a lot, and I mean a lot, of zombies. So it does deserve to be on this list, especially seeing as you are killing the 2 of the worst things in the world, Nazis and zombies.
Number 4.
Limbo is one hell of a game, and by that I mean a beautiful looking, side-scrolling puzzle platformer where you find yourself playing an unnamed child as he navigates himself through a dangerous world balanced on the edge of hell. The game is creepy, gory, and in some points downright terrifying. However, it is not really a jump out of your seat game scare, which is why this isn't at the top of the list. However, its atmosphere adds up to make it a truly horrifying game, which will quite probably invade your dreams with its black and white style horror.
Number 3.
Obviously, there was going to have to be at least one Slender game on this list, due to the fact it is just so damn scary being hunted down by a creepy no-faced, suited man who can sprout tentacles and just appear next to you. Slender Rising is, in my opinion, the best Slender game on the App Store, if not the best Slender game out there, with a cool little movement system which allows you to play with one hand while the other covers your eyes while you hope not to bump into Mr. Slendy. However, the control scheme can be changed to the classic virtual joystick controls. The full game contains beautiful graphics powered by the amazing Unreal Engine, with 2 game modes in which you find pages or you find pages before you capture and kill the Slenderman, both of which are unbelievably terrifying, and bumping into the Slenderman in this game never ceases to scare me due to the horrifying visual and sound effects going on. Oh, and the fact that he sprouts fucking black spidery tentacles from his back.
Number 2.
The Hunting is one of those crazy eccentric games which makes you wonder why more games haven't been made in this style. It is a new zombie survival game done in the style of a movie where you make the choices. You wake to find yourself in a post-zombie apocalyptic world where antibodies have zero effect and disease has literally taken over the world as well as humans, causing them to become horrifying zombie shells. Now, this game is scary, and I mean jump out of your seat, oh my god, WTF scary. The way it has all been filmed and put together is beautiful, and the controls to make choices is wonderful. If you're a fan of The Walking Dead, this will probably be right up your street. As well as this, the first part is free and set in the wonderful country of England. What more to like?
Number 1.
Okay, so I might have cheated a little here with picking 2 of the absolute best horror iOS games out there, but I really could not possibly choose, so in no particular order I will cover The Walking Dead first. The Walking Dead is an episodic graphic adventure based on the famous comic book of the same name. The game was developed by Telltale Games and released onto the App Store as a perfect copy of the console release. This game is good, and I mean good. The storyline is beautiful with each character feeling real and relatable too.
Cool!
Without giving too much away, you play as Lee Everett, the professor slash convicted murderer who is about to face a life sentence when the zombie apocalypse starts. On your way, you meet a little girl who is home alone after her babysitter turned into a fucking zombie. After dispatching of her babysitter's brains, you take care of her as you two face the dangers of the new world. There are many truly horrifying moments and unbelievably hard decisions along your journey, with each decision affecting how other characters think of you. The game has beautiful comic book style graphics and is a must-have to any zombie-loving mobile gamer out there. Dead Space Mobile is also my #1 iOS horror game, as it is the one iOS game which has literally had me jumping out of my seat while I was playing it on an aeroplane by myself, which gave me some very odd looks from the passengers around me. You play as Vandal, a newly converted unitologist, a religion which has its main belief of basically killing everyone to reunite everyone through death.
Now get out of there and head to the church.
Yep, they're crazy, I know. After being sent on various sabotage missions by your church leaders, you sought to bring a large necromorph problem to the sprawl. After suddenly realising your beloved Church of Unitology are complete dicks, you are bent on getting revenge and repairing the damage they have made you cause. So firstly, I would just like to warn you, this game is terrifying and very gory, especially Vandal's fucking horrifying hallucinations of rooms spattered with corpses and blood. Yuck. However, the storyline is great, and if you did want to scare yourself shitless this Halloween, this would be a great game to play sitting in your bed with the lights turned out. So that has been my top 5 iOS horror games. I would love to hear your top 5 in the comments below, and if you've enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this.